Hello, trumpet players. We will be working on page 9, exercises 23 through 25. Let's get started with exercise 23. Merrily we roll along. A couple of things to know here. First thing, we're using the notes C, D, E, and G. So we're not using the note F in this one. You have some breath marks after the second measure and after the sixth measure, and you have some rests at the end of the fourth measure and the eighth measure. There's also this symbol at the end of the line. It's called a repeat sign, and you can see it on its own in the yellow box at the top of your page. It's the 2 dots and 2 lines on the staff. And that repeat sign means basically just go back to the beginning and do it again. So you repeat what you just did. So basically you play 23 twice, which is what we're gonna do right now. Our first note is E. Here's number 23, Merrily We Roll Along. 1, 2, ready. Repeat and all right, here is number 24, Lightly Row. It's a duet, which means there are 2 parts that happen at the same time. The melody on the top A line and the harmony, which is on the bottom B line. Pretty much the same rests and breath marks as number 23, but then the only thing that's different is that there's no repeat, and then also the last note has this symbol above it. It's like a curved line with a dot in it. You can see at the top in a yellow box that it's called a fermata. And a fermata means you hold out whatever is under it for a longer time than it should be. So in this case, the fermata is on top of a half note, and a half note normally gets 2 beats. But because of the fermata, we can hold it out longer if we want. So I'm gonna hold it out just a little bit longer when we get to the end, okay? Here's number 24, Lightly Row, top line, A line. 1, 2, ready. All right, here is the same song, Lightly Row, the bottom line, the B line. So this is the harmony. By the way, when you're practicing with this video, you can either play the same part that I'm playing for this duet, or you can play the other part once you're familiar with it, so that to you, it'll sound like a duet. And it's kind of like we're playing 2 different parts together. All right? Here's the B part. 1, 2, ready. Awesome. The last one we'll do in this video is number 25, one step at a time. This one does something cool. It's called a sequence. A sequence is when you take something, a musical phrase, and then you do it again, but differently. In this case, the differently is we take the first two measures, and then we move it up a note, and then we move it up another note, and then we change it at the end. So here's what I mean. The first two measures of number 25 go C, D, E, D, C. The next two measures moves it up a note. D, E, F, E, D. Next two measures moves it up another note. E, F, G, F, E. Last two measures changes it entirely to a new phrase. It walks down from a G to a C. G, F, E, D, C. All right, let's play it. Here's number 25, one step at a time. 1, 2, ready. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for being here, trumpets. Trying your best. See you later.